Hey guys, it's coffee time. My room is messy. I can't figure out those things that I was saying, right, this is the last of the stuff that I need to go through. I'm going to leave it on my bed until I've gone through it. It will not leave my bed. I finally budged on that because every time I look at that stuff, I cannot figure out where to put it. I cannot figure it out, and it is driving me insane. I don't know what to do with it, but I think I need to be willing. I know that I jumped right into this, like, really quickly, but this has been on my mind, so I'm just going to get it all out right now, and then we can talk about the chicken costume. So I'm thinking I need to be willing to budge on how I have organized the closet thus far, because I like the way it's organized, but maybe it's not as efficient as it could be. I think I need to be willing to say to myself, all right, what's something that I could do differently to allow there to be more space? Because right now there are so many things that I still want to keep, but they don't have a home, which is a big problem. So I'm wearing a kitchen costume. Wouldn't that be amazing if I was wearing a kitchen costume? Like, alright, so the kitchen sink is over here, and here's the stove, and here's the refrigerator, here's the coffee machine. Like, what would that look like? Costume designers who watch my show, I need one of you to design a kitchen costume. Unfortunately, I am merely wearing a chicken costume, which is not nearly as impressive, but so comfortable. So here are the wings, right? Okay. You can pop your hands out. Here's the best part. Yes, right? And then, so for most people, so kigurumis are one size fits all. For most people, the legs, the elastic part of the legs hits like mid-thigh. This can completely cover my foot. It's silly, but so comfortable. Like the most amazingly comfortable outfit that could possibly exist, really. I forgot that I had it until I was going through my closet trying to figure out how to reorganize it. And then I was looking in the area where I keep my sleep pants, and I went, oh, the kigurumi, I haven't worn it in so long. So I put it on, and now I am in the height of comfort. Look, I can even do this. Yes. They get warm really fast. They're very, very warm, but so wonderfully comfortable. If you're the type of person who daydreams about having a onesie again, don't get like one of those dumb onesies at Target. I totally have one. Don't get one of those. Get a kigurumi because they have so much space. You just feel like a king, like you do anything. Oh, I love it so much. So I've been sitting in this chicken costume. I keep almost saying kitchen. I've been sitting in this chicken costume looking at my room feeling just so sad. So I think instead what I'm going to do is play some Mario Party with my roommates because I came home tonight and they looked at me and they were like, thank goodness you've come home. I said, yes, I am home. I said, this is perfect because we wanted to play Mario Party and we wanted to have a fourth. I was like, it could be me. But first I have to make coffee time. And then Sarah was like, it's past 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, what are you trying to say? What do you mean? It's coffee time all day. It's coffee time all day. In our world. In this world, in this universe of this show, it's coffee time all day long. So right now, if you are somebody who frequents Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, I am right now, I was going to warn you that I was going to sneeze and then it just happened. So I don't like their vanilla lattes because they are too sweet, and I think I've told you this before. So instead, this time, the group that I was with wanted to go there. And I was like, all right. So I asked the person, what is the difference between a vanilla latte and a cafe vanilla? Does the vanilla latte have milk, but the cafe vanilla does not? And he said, no, no, no. It's the difference between it using espresso or using brewed coffee. I was like, that is strange. I have never heard of that in my life. So I said, all right, give me a cafe vanilla instead of a vanilla latte with soy, and he went, it's not as sweet, but I still cannot taste the coffee. I don't know what they do. Coffee bean and tea leaf, I don't know what you do, but you make it impossible to taste the coffee in your drinks. I don't understand it. I feel like I need to be getting triple shots. I am getting 2 shots already, and I still cannot taste. The coffee. Sorry, my mouse pad was all bunched up and it was bothering me. So these are my feelings. To anyone who might be related to an executive at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, perhaps you could say, look, there's a girl who specializes in coffee online. I don't think that she has any formal training, nor does she ever drink coffee that is actually good or decent, but she feels very strongly that your coffee is too sweet and you cannot taste enough of it. And those are my feelings. There was something else that I was going to say, and I can't remember. I got too excited about the fact that I was waving my arms like I normally do, but then I realized they were wings, and I got so happy. I was like, yeah! Oh! I had my match against Krender today, so I will be putting that footage up tomorrow. We had a little bit of a mishap because at, I think, round 13... Yes, I think at round 13, his hard drive was full, and so he just stopped recording. And so when we were done, he goes, I am missing some footage. I was like, oh no. So he's using my footage for the rest of the game, which will be hilarious. But yes, so we had like a little bit of a mishap, so we're going to try to get it up tomorrow and see how that goes. The other thing that I'm going to be uploading the second it's done. It's got another 30 minutes because I had to re-render it. The very last, some of you are going to be so happy. So I've been doing the Borderlands 2 playthrough with my cousin. And this is going to be the very last video of the stuff that we did that very first day. So from here on out, we're not going to play for super long periods of time in case you guys are like telling us things to do. And yeah, so it's going to be the very last one of that, and then maybe we can start anew. Maybe we can start over together. Yeah. So that's also going to be going up, and new Swords and Stitches is tomorrow. The one with Krender, actually. That's right. I forgot. So we've got lots of Krender happening tomorrow. We've got Borderlands happening tonight, but it'll probably technically be tomorrow morning by the time it gets up. All sorts of problems. All sorts of problems, but thank you, everybody who was understanding about the short video yesterday. I know that you guys don't mind short videos. It's just not the ideal, right? So, yeah. And I think I am going to grab a Sapporo out of my fridge. I love Sapporo. Have I ever told you that? I used to hate beer. I used to absolutely hate beer. And I've learned to love certain types of beers. I actually really enjoy a beer. I can't drink very much of it. And alcohol makes me tired, so I don't get anything out of it. But I like the taste of beer now, and I used to hate it. So, every now and then I just buy a Sapporo and just keep it in my fridge. I'm like, one day, it's going to be the night for that one beer. And I think it's tonight. When I've got the chicken suit on, Mario Party is happening, and I've got a Sapporo in the fridge, and I feel like they all just come together. And it's going to be a fun night of hanging out with the roomies. So that's what I'm going to go do. And I'm going to ignore this. All this. I think that package right there, my Gundams came, my new Gundams. I was looking at War Machine figurines, like the ones that you put together and get to paint yourself. Those things are so expensive. I was appalled. Because they're like, they wind up like this big. Like, beep, beep, beep. They were like 80-something bucks. I was like, nah. Nope. So instead I bought 2 Gundams, and they've already shown up, and I think that box is my mini toolkit, and I'm so excited. Yes, so I'm going to go and hang out, and I hope that you guys had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah.